What's up gamers, Jem here, and let's talk about why Stadia has the best multiplayer experience. I just want to start off by saying the only problem Stadia has right now is the extreme low amount of players in multiplayer games. This can easily be solved with crossplay support in games, but aside from the low player base, Stadia has the best multiplayer experience. Allow me to explain why. I mean, you did click on the video after all. Some modern popular games such as Call of Duty use a network technology method called peer-to-peer. I don't want to bore you with the full details, but in basic sense this means that one player in the game becomes the host. So for example, if you have a lobby with 12 players, one of those 12 players becomes the host and all other 11 players are connected to the host. If the host leaves, then a new host will need to be selected. Some games such as Crash Team Racing will just cancel the match if the host leaves, and other peer-to-peer games will let you pause the lobby and find a new host. The reason why I bring this up is because peer-to-peer networks are very cheap to the developers and publishers of the game, and half the time I play peer-to-peer games I end up joining a lobby that's really laggy. Thus brings me to my point that Stadia only multiplayer games won't have this problem as the network is connected to Google servers. We will never have a peer-to-peer multiplayer that will be laggy. In fact, in some cases it would even be a higher quality of performance and stability than a dedicated server. Few weeks ago I was trying out Destiny 2 on PC and I wanted to just experience the game on mouse and keyboard as well as 1440p with max settings. I was having a good time, but immediately I've noticed the differences between the PC and Stadia version. The PC version was obviously higher in detail by far, however I've noticed something that was horrible to play on PC in comparison to Stadia, which brought me to the point of making this video. It was the network side of the PC version. For some reason it takes me about 30 seconds to load my character on the PC version. It's definitely not related to my hard drive speed as I use an SSD. This was the first thing I noticed in the differences compared to the Stadia version. The Stadia version, it takes the same process less than 5 seconds. However, the biggest difference was when I started playing PvP games. I was playing Gambit mode, and if I remember correctly, that mode has a total of 8 players. On Stadia, once there is enough players to start a game, a match only takes about 10 seconds to load. On PC, however, it took 2 minutes to load a match. I'm not joking, 2 painfully long minutes. The reason for this is because Destiny 2 is waiting for all 8 players to fully load the game before starting it. On Stadia, everyone is using Google's super fast SSDs and that's why it takes about 10 seconds to load. On PC, I have to wait for someone's Windows Vista laptop to fully load the game and then we all get to play. Then I started playing a bit of Crucible, which is the proper PvP mode of Destiny 2. While I was playing Crucible, there were 1 or 2 players in every match where the player had bad internet and they ended up teleporting slightly in the game because of it. This doesn't happen on Stadia at all because if the player has a bad connection, the player in the game will just stand still or go in random directions due to input latency of the bad connection from the player, which is absolutely fantastic. Someone's bad internet connection doesn't give them an advantage on Stadia. Stadia's multiplayer experience is eliminating problems that have existed in online multiplayer games since it was created. And I just want to end this video by saying that Stadia is the most closest platform that we are going to have to a local network multiplayer over the internet. Thank you for watching my video. This is Jem and I'll see you on the next one.